Zombie apocalypse.
What is up, guys and gals? Space Unicorn here, bringing you some hot frag action. So, as you guys know, patch notes for 1.6.9 came out today, and that means we gotta talk about it, because ain't nobody cover patch notes the way Space covers patch notes. So, with that being said, we're going to do it over gameplay like we always do, because it's the only way to do it. But before we do any of that, guys, if you could, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe on this video. Your guys' support is genuinely and truly appreciated. Thank you so much for all of it, and I hope it continues. So, let's get in here. Actually, let me make sure I'm not using a crap lineup. Because we got things to talk about, and I can't be distracted with having to worry about my cards. The boss in. That's what we're going to go with. That's the team. All right, here we go. So, guys, lots to cover in this one. This is a big update. So, the new meta revamped card system that they launched. This is going to be the first thing we need to talk about. So, the HP and the damage of all the cards increases by 10%. Based on your previous level instead of a fixed rate. So this means essentially, instead of, like, for example's sake, let's say you get 10 more HP a level. Well, now it's going to be 10%. So what that means is if you have 200 health, instead of getting that 10 HP, you're getting 20 HP every time you level up that card. Now, I'm wondering, I can see a couple of potential issues with this. One being, what if the cards are already leveled up for people? Do they still get the bonuses? That's just a question that Frag devs will have to answer whenever the time comes. But it's a very interesting system, and it's something I honestly think that they did need. They kind of really let that stuff go for a very long time. I ain't gonna lie to you. And it's good to see that they're working on that. So this is something I am excited for. I do think that it will be helpful. Especially for a character like a Lucha. So, like, imagine, like, leveling up Lucha and getting that damage multiplier instead of the base damage of 5 per second. Like, you could literally make Lucha a truck. So it might be the return of the Lucha meta. You just don't know. But as you know, also with this, I need to cover this as well. Points per frag and bunker health and such is also going up. With this, which honestly, that makes perfect sense to me, and that's how it should be. You should not get just the health buff without anybody else, anyone at all. Okay, back to talking. So you needed that, especially with the health changes and stuff, because these characters are going to really start to dish it out, especially with the level cap being at 16. Now, what else do we got? I think there was another thing in the patch notes about the age of AI is finally here. So supposedly, there's a bunch of changes that are coming to the AI rework, to the AI for the game, and that's something I have been calling for and pleading for such a long time. Because the AI frustrates me to no end, and I know I'm not the only one who gets this. So, supposedly, like they said, the dev teams work on it. So, and they're like, I think there was like a claim that they might be as smart as us now. We'll see about that. I get pretty clever whenever I want. But anyways, so this was what it said. Bots now. So like bots. Whenever it says bots, it's showing like Bot Mama Bot, Scout and Eddie Bot, and the General Mech drone are now the same level as the character who spawns them. So if you have a level 12 General Mech, he spawns a level 12 General Mech drone. So you kind of get where the HPs could go crazy in these guys. I'm a little concerned on that, but overall I'm okay. So the other thing I saw was like Tank Bot's AI. It's supposedly gotten smarter on when to use its ult, so it's not going to randomly ult coming out of spawn anymore. I'll believe that when I see it, but I'm very hopeful in regards to that. Let's hop into another match here. The other thing that was really interesting, they did a Mimi's Wall rework. So it was usually Mimi's Wall was base 400, and now it's 200, 800, depending on the length of the wall. So this is very, very interesting. The length of the wall thing is going to create some very unique Get him off the field. Got 1 HP, Zor. Where's this boy at? Got him. Whoa! Holy crap, what just happened? Oh, this guy might be hacking. My tower just got one shot, guys. Go AI! I believe in you! Lucha boy. Why? That's one thing I really hope this AI patch fixes. That stuff. That stuff right there is not okay. Let's see if we can get Ronan to do what he's supposed to do. That'd be cool, right? Nice dodge. Actually a nice dodge there on his part. Okay, boss. That's not an ulting point right there, I'm afraid. Lucha, go to the tower like you were told. Please. Right there. Go. Go, boys. Go. I believe in you. Okay, so back to what the patch is. So the Mimi's wall was changed. Also, walls and heal stations. So the AI is not going to replace them anymore unless it is destroyed. This is something that they should have done a long time ago. I'm glad it's finally been looked at. Because like, as I stated, it needed to be done. It needed to be done badly, too. Not like some things like you can kind of let go. But this was something that really shouldn't have been left go as long as it has. Wow. We're getting hammered. Let's grab Ronan. So just for example, what I mean by this, guys, example's sake, let's put it this way. So what this means is essentially the cards will not replace their items. So like Mama Bots won't be replaced and things of that nature. Okay, AI, please play defense. My AI is useless. Oh my gosh, it was just shooting up through a wall. I guarantee the boss was shooting through a wall there. But that's alright. GG's to the guy's name who I can't read. And somehow one-shot my one tower, so good for you. Of course, we'll continue to go. Okay, so the other thing that we read was the anti-cheat is getting fixed. This is something that needs to happen. I've run into more hackers lately than I've ever run into in Frag. And the thing was they were finding exploits for leaderboards, character hacks, so they could limitless alts, and the Championship Series trophy thing that I showed you guys is supposedly going to get fixed as well, which that's good. That needed to be done as well. Okay, so the other thing that I saw was they were going to focus on the matchmaking balance. So what I interpret that as is they're going to stop matching players who have level 6 cards against level 12s. And that's how I read that. And that's a good thing because honestly, it's kind of ridiculous whenever like I face a lot of lower level players and I don't mind it, but at the same time like you feel bad for it because like I'm running around with level 12 cards, like in this case Queen Unicorn's 14, you know what I mean? So that's something that did need to happen. I think the other thing is, and that was your win streak will no longer affect who you get matched up. So it used to be that the longer your win streak was, the tougher and tougher opponents you'd face. That is getting fixed. That's something that needed to be fixed a while ago because it just discouraged players. So I'm very, very happy with that one as well. There was like a bunch of other improvements, like Season Pass is able to be purchased with gems again, which that's something that we've only waited forever for. Was it the loading screen thing that I read? The other thing that I read is supposedly, now this is something that I am super excited for, the mobile data usage thing, the thing that causes your game to lag whenever you're not on Wi-Fi, is going to be fixed. and you'll be able to play with a weaker connection. That is something I have been begging for since the beginning of the game. Literally. There was also a bunch of bug fixes and stuff, like the obstacles, like Bot Mama being able to spawn her bots into a wall, things like that, which was needed, and it was something. It was something, like I said, it was needed. Now, the one thing I am sad about, Waterfalls is gone, guys. I loved Waterfalls. There was a lot of people complaining about it because they didn't know how to play it. But I loved Waterfalls. It had so many more channels. It was so much more elaborate. I'm sad about that one. But overall, this patch and update, it looks really, really good. And I'm hoping that it holds true to what's being said here. And we'll see. We'll see what happens with that. So anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you did, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more great frag action. Thank you, everybody, and have a fantastic night. Bye-bye.